We're here in Lexington, Kentucky at the 2014 Road to the Horse, and we're sitting with our judges for the event. And we've got John Ensign, I'm Mike Kevel. We've got Cody Lambert, Joe Walter, Brian Newbert, and our guy that keeps us all in line, Jack Brainerd. The event here, as you know, sometimes can be a lot of fun and sometimes a little controversial. And Brian, when you get here, what are you looking for?
As I'm looking at these guys with their coats in the corral, first thing I think about is what are they after? Then I look at the timing of their release of the pressure on every little thing and look and see if they're encouraging or discouraging to help shape the horse in a useful direction. Or if he starts in a certain direction, is he going to be bullheaded and say, by golly, you're going to get it no matter what? Or is he man enough to let his pride down and say, okay, let's just change courses for a little bit, hit this from a different angle? I think that's part of being a horseman.
Why would you even want to come judge this event?
Well, in the beginning, I didn't think I did. I have a hard time making a contest out of starting horses. Starting these horses it's like a piece of clay. You can influence them in a way that'll stick with them the rest of their life, good or bad. So I've always felt like time shouldn't be a factor in teaching a horse something. I could see guys entering the contest but not even thinking of it as a contest, thinking of it as, what do I do at home? I just got to start this horse. And you explain that to me. That was your goals. Until you explained that to me, I didn't think I was fitting to be a judge for this. I didn't think it was right. But also, you gave me an opportunity. You were asking my opinion, and I thought, I can sit back at home and say, that's wrong, that's wrong. They're going to go on anyway. Maybe I would have a hand in changing it. And the horse business has been good to me, been my livelihood. And so this might be a chance that maybe I could give back to somebody else.
Maybe everybody had a little thought of, well, should I judge that? Shouldn't I? And so there's certain qualities I think a fellow possesses to do this. Sometimes things happen real quick and people don't see it. Sometimes, and most of the time, the things that we're looking for are those small things, and we don't hear an ooh and ah in the audience. No. You guys have noticed it, and that's the reason you guys are here.
I think what I look for is maybe how that horse would look. This deal ends on Sunday. How would that horse look on Monday? If one of us had to get on it and go ride it, how would it be on Monday? How that horse's frame of mind is going to be when this is completely over. I feel real privileged to be here with the quality of horsemen and judges that are here, because I really believe that we all are on the same page.
It is such a subjective thing dealing with the horses, and everybody's got an opinion. Like they say, everybody's like belly buttons. Everybody's got one, But sometimes on this event, we see some really great stuff happen, and people's got their favorites, and then they want to know, well, why did my guy not win? Jack, you've been here every single one. Does the best horse win every time, or does the best guy win every time?
No, it doesn't. Basically, we're here to judge horsemanship talent. There is a tremendous difference in horses. We know that horses learn through repetition, reward, and punishment. And it's how those three items are administered that's going to make the difference. We also know that since this is a selective process as far as taking the horses, every horse is an individual. So we do know that a horse with a quiet disposition is going to be easier to handle than a horse that's flighty or is fearful. So there is a good bit of luck involved because there's so much difference in horses. And this is the reason why the horse who might win it might have been the easiest horse out there, which doesn't mean that that rider was the best one. He just had the best horse.
But this is one reason we have the award that we gave your name to, the Jack Brainerd Award, is because there's sometimes jobs that are done out there that have been excellent jobs, And it was noticed by the judges, but we didn't necessarily have the category for that. And maybe he didn't draw the best horse, or whatever the reasons. And this way, just looking at the overall view of it, this guy did a really good job using good judgment and good timing, and was very smooth. And he did the best thing for that horse. And it may not have been the best thing for winning, but it was the best thing for that horse. And having the Jack Brainerd Award lets us acknowledge that individual. So,
but we're all thinking that way. It won't be just Jack, of course. But I'm going to try to remember a line I heard Joe say yesterday. When you're watching somebody on any maneuver, you need to ask yourself, is it an attempt to dominate, or is it an attempt to communicate?
We're all trying to be better horsemen. Jack, you're a little over 90 years old. Are you still trying to be a better horseman?
It's amazing the things I learn every day at 90 years old. Why in the world couldn't I have thought about that 50 years ago?
Yeah.